Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I am back guys, and today I have some nice smothered baby back ribs. I had these in the freezer for maybe about a month. So it's time to cook these, get these rolling. And I'm going to jump into this video and show you exactly how I get it done. Alright guys, you can see I have my extra meaty baby back ribs here. I had this from the Super Bowl. I had 2 packs, but I only cooked 1. And I'm going to be seasoning this with some onion powder, garlic powder, seasoning salt. And I have some black pepper. And I'm going to be using some onion and my better than bouillon chicken base and some kitchen bouquet. Alright guys, so I went on ahead and got my rims out. Rims. Think about the rims on the church van, guys. Oh man, what I have my ribs all clean and seasoned up. And I have some flour here in a Ziploc bag, and I'm just gonna dredge these inside of the inside of my flour. And inside of my pot here I have a little bit of vegetable oil. So I'll just get my ribs dredged inside of my flour, and then I'm gonna come in and add it inside of my pot here. And I just want to brown these off on all sides as evenly as possible. And I really want these to brown really good, so I'm not going to crowd this little pot. I'm only going to get 4 of these inside of here at one time. Alright, so I'm just going to let that brown on that side, and then I'll come back and turn it. Let it brown on the other side, and then we'll repeat that process until I get all of these browned off. Okay, so these are ready to turn now. I'm just going to come with my fork right here and give these a nice turn. You can see they have a nice golden brown color, nice and crispy. And that's exactly what I want. I want that crust to set in on these. And I'm going to just let it fry on this other side for maybe about 3 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and take them out and get in my second batch. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get these out. These has absolutely nice color on it. By no means are they done yet, but we're going to just get these out and come in and put in my second batch. Alright, and then I'll just repeat that process until I have all of my ribs browned off, and we'll move on to making my gravy. Alright, so let's get this last set out. This is the end of the browning process. I'm just going to set those aside, let those hang out. And I don't need to add any more oil in the bottom of this. So I'm going to just come in now with my onions. And I'm just going to let these cook down, let these brown a little bit. Well, not really brown. I just kind of sweat down a little bit. And then I'll come back and add my flour to it. Okay guys, so I got my onions sweated down just a little bit. Now I'm going to come in and add my flour to it. This is going to be about 3 tablespoons of flour. And I'm just going to get that mixed around, let that cook for a little while. Cooking out that flour taste to it. And I know it might seem like I need more oil in it, but this is going to be fine. Alright, so once that cooks for a little while, I'm going to come in and add some water to it. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. Alright, you're just going to give that a little mix just to get all of that flour dissolved. Alright, and after I get that flour dissolved, I came in and add 1 more cup of water. So that's 3 cups of water that I've already added to this. Then I'm going to come in and add my seasonings to it, which is just going to be some onion powder. And I'm going to add my kitchen bouquet. I seasoned my ribs pretty good, so I don't want to add any more seasonings other than the onion powder right now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just get that chicken bouquet mixed in. Then I'm going to bring this to a little boil. And then I'll come back and add my ribs back to it. Alright guys, so I have this at a little boil now. And I'm just going to get my ribs down inside of this pot. And guys, these said that they were extra meaty ribs, and they definitely were extra meaty baby back ribs. Some of the best I've seen in a while. So I'm going to just go ahead and get all of these inside of here. I think I had like 12 or 13 pieces of it. Alright, so once I get this last pieces in, I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some more water to this. Alrighty guys, I am back. I'm going to come in and add another 2 cups of water to this. So that is going to give me 5 cups of water total that I'm going to be adding to this. Excuse me, I added 6 cups of water total. I added an extra 3 cups. Alright, so I wanted to just kind of barely covering it just like this. And I'm going to put this on a medium-high heat for starters. And then I'll turn it down to a medium. Alrighty, so this is how it looks now, guys, after I covered it and brought it to a boil on a medium-high heat. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just cover it back. I'm not going to do anything to the gravy or anything yet. I'm going to let it cook for about 20-25 minutes covered. And then I will be back and check the thickness of my gravy and see if maybe I need to add a slurry or anything. Alright guys, so after about 30 minutes I let this go. You see that this has a nice gravy on it now already. Once all of this steam kind of clears up. I haven't done anything to it. This is just it boiling, cooking on a medium-high heat for about 30 minutes. You can see the meat is starting to pull back from the bone a little bit. And this is exactly what I want right here. So I'm going to just turn this down to a medium heat. And I'm going to cover it back. And I'm going to let it go for maybe another hour. And this is going to be completely done once I come back. Alright guys, so our meal is just about done. I tasted it and the only thing it needed was a little bit more salt. No more pepper, onion powder, or anything. So instead of adding white table salt to it, I just added my chicken base. And I covered it and let it cook for maybe another 10 minutes or so. And after I did that, it came out looking exactly like this. Nice gravy to it. The meat is nice and tender. You can see this looks absolutely great. So what I'm going to do is just plate it up. And I am going to give this a taste test. And this is going to be Sunday dinner, guys. I will be right back. All right, guys. I am going to give this a taste test. This is my baby back ribs smothered with some nice fried sweet corn. And I know this is gonna be good. Alright, so I'm just gonna come in here. A piece of this ribs, nice and tender. You don't need a knife or anything. Some of this corn. Still a little hot, not too hot. That's so good. I promise you, baby back ribs have so much natural flavor. And when you don't put a lot of extra seasoning on it, it just makes it so much better. See, some people, they put 10 and 20 different seasoning on it. That's definitely unnecessary. That's so good. I cooked that corn and some sugar and some butter. But this is what I want right here. I want this part. Don't judge me, Janet. I know you're watching this, Janet. This for you, chef. This is that fat part. Okay, guys, I'm going in. Alrighty, guys, I had to stop myself. I almost ate everything on the plate. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. My Instagram was growing really good, so I'm very pleased with that. And guys, if you heard me talk about the church van in the beginning, that is an inside joke. Only a few will get it. Alrighty, guys. Until next time. Peace.